Hey y'all, here's our second installment of the Kentucky Derby 151 Top 10, February 25th, 2025. And we'll start with number 10. We'll go from 10 to 1. We're going to begin with Matticat Road. I thought he ran a very good Rebel Stakes. Now, it was bias assisted. There's no doubt about it. The track was definitely speed favoring. But you know what? He ran the race he was supposed to run. He bolted out of the gate. He set what probably were a little too quick fractions, but he just got nipped by Cold Battle. But I thought he ran a hell of a race, and I think it did reinforce my belief that he was better than what we thought. I just think running in the Bob Lewis with a couple other Bob Bafferts, you're not going to see what this horse can really do. I thought that was a really nice effort. Now, the question is, can he build on it? Will they keep him on the lead? Will they try to take him back and rate a little bit in his next start? We'll see. You look reflectively at this pedigree, and seeing smoke blacking on the bottom there gives me a wonder about whether a mile and a quarter is really what this horse wants. But I think ultimately he did show some talent, and for that reason, he makes the list. Well, he may not last there, but for now, he's in the top 10. Second is number 9 is Built. We've talked about it. I think this horse, we know what he is. I think he's a really good horse. I just think he's a cut below the very best, and he certainly is worthy of staying on the list. He hasn't done anything wrong. I want to stress that he has not done anything wrong, and he's probably going to be in the Derby, and he would be, to me right now, would be a pretty good bet to make the exotics because I like the way he competes with every single time he runs. So, Built, I think, definitely one that it belongs on the list. Number 8 is Sandman. We've dropped him considerably, and here's why. Now, you can say that, well, yeah, okay, but he got third in the Rebel Stakes and he's got second in the Southwest. But here's the thing. The track was against him on Rebel Stakes day. There's no doubt. It was speed favoring. Okay. However, he just looks like the kind of horse that he's always going to end up running in the exotics, but he's never going to get over the top. There's just the feeling I got, even with the, you can make the excuse for the track and everything else. I certainly did when I was looking at the race. If y'all remember my post on the Rebel Stakes, I said I really want to put him on top, but I just can't do it because I have a feeling he's going to run second or third, and that's exactly what happened. Again, the track was against him, but I just. Tappets, to me, are really hard to get real excited about because I know so much of it is between the ears. And this one, right now, looks like a horse who just takes him a little too long to get going. More distance is absolutely going to help, without a doubt. But right now, he drops, and he's number 8. Number 7, Chance McPatrick. Going to see him in a couple weeks. Anxious to see if he can handle 2 turns. That's really the big issue for me with Chance McPatrick. He certainly has the pedigree for it, without a doubt, and the connections are awesome. But when you see horses around 1 turn who come from off the pace, it does give you a little bit of a pause. But Chance McPatrick certainly has quality, without a doubt, and we'll just see. We can get him around 2 turns, then that changes things. He'll probably move right up on the list. Number 6 is Barnes. Well, we're going to see him in the San Felipe this weekend. And another one, hasn't done anything wrong. Just he hasn't gone around 2 turns yet. That's really the bottom line more than anything else. I have liked both of his races. I like the San Vicente for sure. That was an impressive win. Just want to see him do it around 2 turns. That's really all it comes down to. And to be honest, from what I've seen so far, Rodriguez, to me, I think may be a better Derby prospect. But we'll see what happens in the San Felipe. But Barnes certainly has has the potential to be a really special horse, especially in Bob Baffert's care. So he stays at number 6. Number 5 is Burnham Square. I love this horse. I hope I got him picked in the Fountain of Youth this weekend. And I just think this horse has limitless potential from what I've seen. The fact that Ian Wilkes keeps saying he doesn't get tired, the way he closed from behind, from from the back of the pack in the Holy Bull at Gulfstream, where it's really tough to do that, I think speaks to the quality of this horse. And I'm very eager to rate this one a lot higher. Let's see what he does in the Fountain of Youth. But to me, this one is definitely a horse on the rise, and I'm really liking for the Derby right now. Number 4 is Journalism. Going to see what he does in the San Felipe. Got a feeling he's going to need a race. Just got that sneaky suspicion, and the fact that Bob Baffert's got 3 in the race and is going to be able to control things. But this is another horse, really hasn't done anything wrong. And you got to love the fact that he is able to win races coming from off the pace on those California speed favoring tracks. And I think that's a big feather in this one's cap. And I really like him. So let's see what he does this weekend. But he's another one that could move right to the top of the class very easily with a good effort. Number 3 is Sovereignty. Let's see what he does in the Fountain of Youth. I got a feeling, being by Bill Mott, he's probably trained by Bill Mott. He's probably going to need a race. But this one I really like a lot. I love the Street Sense win. And I just have a feeling that probably going to need a race. Don't really like the way he's training coming in. He's had he had some time off without any works. So that is probably going to alter his position, in my opinion. But you know what? Let's see. I mean, he comes back and wins the Fountain of Youth with his sparse training record, and I think that would really move him up. But I think in Bill Mott's care, I really like Sovereignty a lot. Number 2 is Coal Battle. Well, he made a believer out of me with the Rebel Stakes. I'll tell you, I thought that was just such a great effort when you consider how speed favoring Oaklawn was that day. And we talked about it. And the fact that he moved early, a great move by Juan Vargas, to get him going a little earlier than others, got the jump, and then able to run down Manicat Road, who was, unmolested on the lead. I just thought that was an ultra impressive effort. He certainly loves to compete. He hasn't lost on dirt. And, I wanted to see one after the Smarty Jones. I thought he had a little too easy a race. But, hey, this one's won on the lead. He's won from off the pace. He's won closing. This is a pretty damn good horse. And I am definitely excited to see this one run again in the Arkansas Derby. And I love his chances right now. I just really was super impressed by that last effort. And so Coal Battle moves way up to number 2. Number 1 is still Citizen Bull. Until otherwise, he's number 1. He's the Breeders' Cup Juvenile Champ. Won the Bob Lewis coming off the bench. He hasn't done anything wrong. That's really all it comes down to, more than anything else. We'll see the Santa Anita Derby, what he does there. But, it's obviously, as we know, it's a pretty tall order to win the Derby on the front end. But he just, he's the Rodney Dangerfield of Derby horses. I mean, he just hasn't got any respect, and he just hasn't done anything wrong. So until I find out otherwise, he's number 1. That's the way we have to play it. And let's remember, a lot of the horses on our list are there based upon their 2-year-old record and haven't run yet at 3. So there's liable to be a big-time shakeup, particularly after this weekend. But right now, Citizen Bull, hey, he ran well at 2, debuted at 3 and 1. He stays number 1. So to memorialize it, there it is, your top 10 for February. It should be the 25th. Sorry, made that mistake. And let's just remember that, Sovereignty, Journalism, Chance and McPatrick, they haven't run yet this year. Barnes, we haven't seen around 2 turns. And really, the only horses I think that we know for sure what they're all about are Citizen Bull, Sandman, and Built. That, and to a certain extent, Burnham Square. They're the only ones we really know. They've run enough at 3 that we know what they are. So this list is bound to be shaken up after this weekend without a doubt, but there it is right now for your consideration. And certainly I know there's going to be some disagreement. I've heard from some of you, and that's fine. Hey, we listen to each other, and again, that Derby Superfecta, if we keep listening to each other, we can put together a really good one that won't be beat. So I hope this helps you with your own consideration, your own formulation of a Derby top 10. And I know you guys are all making them. And we'll continue doing this all the way through after this weekend. I think we're going to have a lot of adjustments to the list, to be sure. If you do like content like this, of course, please like and subscribe. And again, thank you to all of you who have recently come on board. We've got postings for the Gotham. We've got for the Fountain of Youth, the San Felipe. And we will have a sequence post for Gulfstream. Enough of you have commented that was what you'd prefer to see because it's all stakes. So we will grant your wish. So be on the lookout for that. We also, I'm going to hopefully have something for the Santa Anita Handicap and perhaps the San Isabel, which is an Oaks Prep out at Santa Anita. And I think we're going to have an individual post for the Devona Dale as well. So a whole lot more content coming up. So stay tuned for that. And that's it from here. I'll talk to you soon. And until then, be well.